Okay guys, I'm attempting to clean my original Big Dog oil filter. Why? Because I'm fond of it, that's why. I like it, I like the thing. I have the one that doesn't have the wrench off nut on it. It's chrome, there's no dents, there's no scratches on it. And I'm using an ultrasonic cleaner with Chem Dip. The Chem Dip carburetor and parts cleaner. I have this set on 40 centigrade for the heating, and we're going to run it. I started off at 30 minutes. We're now at 25 minutes and 15 seconds. This Digital Pro ultrasonic cleaner has a heat and a ultrasonic function. The heating part is read out in centigrade. The ultrasonic frequencies are set at one type of frequency. The frequencies cannot be adjusted. So I have the oil filter submerged 100% in the solution, and I'm going to see if this works. Then naturally it's going to have to dry out. Maybe what I'll do is after it dries out, I'll fill it up with oil, and then I'll drain the oil out. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do that cycle 1 or 2 times to make sure there's none of this Chem Dip stuff in the oil filter. So I have read online that you can clean oil filters with high frequency or ultrasonic cleaners. So we're going to give it a shot. And if it doesn't clean it, we'll throw the thing out. Thursday night, when I was ready to go to work, I go outside to start my car. Completely dead. Completely dead battery in my Cadillac, man. I mean, there was no dome lights. There was no interior lights. I couldn't open the door with my remote. It was just completely dead. Because what I tried to do is, I have a tire pressure monitor that's sleeping. It's offline. My right front one's offline. And I was trying to wake it up with the tool I had. You know what you have to do, you have to turn your ignition on. What I should have did is I should have started the car, and then you press the unlock and lock buttons on your key fob, and it starts the tire pressure monitor learning process, you know. But what I just, like an idiot, what I did is I didn't start the car. I just turned the accessory on. And I did that like 2 or 3 times, and it must have been a weak battery. So I drained the battery down basically, and that night I went to get in, completely dead. You know, so I wound up taking the bike to work. Once again, the Big Dog saved my hide. You know, I didn't want to take it to work, but I did. I took it to work. I'm looking at my my actual. I brought it down to 32. It rose to 36 centigrade. So, hey, you know what? I'll take it. So, listen to how much a battery ran me for the Cadillac. $276. And that was with the core replacement. You know, that was with the amount of money they gave me for the old battery. $276. But what I did is I got the next to best battery. I got an AGM battery for that too. So now we got an AGM battery in the Big Dog, and I have an AGM battery in the Cadillac. So you know what, guys? I always say I'm unlucky, but I'm lucky because that happened to me in the driveway. You know, that could have happened to me in the park. I could have took my dog to one of these parks and get in battery dead. You know, So it's lucky. I'm lucky it happened to me, or could have happened to me at work. So I'm kind of lucky that it went like that. All right, when this is done, I'll get back to you guys. Okay, one thing I just learned about this, I must have forgot, I haven't used this guy since I had the Honda Rebel. The heater turns on at 44 centigrade. So I have it set now to 45 centigrade. The heater element is working. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, once this is done in 8 minutes, I'm going to drain that solution out of there, and I'm going to do it in water. I want to see just how much crap I get out of that with the water. Alright guys, I turned the heat off. The heat's going on and off. It seems like the more it raises, then it'll turn on again, so I turned the heat off. Alright, what we're going to do now, it's definitely warm. You can feel it's warm. All right. Oh yeah, it's definitely warm to the touch. So I would bet this is probably clean right now. I'm sorry guys. I keep on forgetting, man. I'll make sure you guys can see this too. I mean, I'll tell you what, it looks clean. It definitely looks clean to me. But, you know, then again, I can't see the paper elements inside it either. Alright. So what we're going to do next is, I'm going to turn this off. I'll drain the chem dip out of it, and we're going to fill this up with water. And clean that guy in water next. I've had it in, guys, probably for about maybe 20 seconds so far. Now that's pure water. Okay, we'll bring this up to about 45. Heater's on. You can see the stuff coming out of it. It's really not, it's just, it looks like it's just all oil. All dirty oil. So, okay, I'm going to go make a cup of coffee, and 20 minutes we'll come down and we'll see what it looks like. Guys, as I'm doing the cleaning, here, let me... Getting dirtier and dirtier. So, as I'm down here, I'm keeping an eye on my dog when she's outside. It's like, well, you can see the time up here. That's AM, by the way. So, you know, I'll let her, last night she was outside all night, actually. She was outside from 12:30 to sunup, to like 8, maybe even 9 o'clock. You know, now, to move this cam, all you got to do is just go like that. Check that side over there out. Then you want to switch to another cam. Let's see, it's got another one here. I'll go to my car. And now this tablet, for some reason, here's my car. See, we've got both doors here within the field of view. You can see people coming up the street, people coming up my steps. This is my back. See the back here? Man, I gotta replace that fence, guys. I gotta get one more cam for the other side of the house. Alright, let's see Keto, where's she at here? Oh, she moved. Where'd you go? Little rugrat. Oh, there she is, there she is. Okay, how are we doing here? We got what? 7 more minutes? I don't think you can get it cleaner than that, guys. Now what I'll do is I'll turn that upside down once this is done, and I'll let it dry out for 24 hours. And before I put that back in the bike, I'll fill it up with oil, and I'll drain that oil out to drain anything out of it. Hey guys, I took the oil filter out. Let me swish it around with something. All right. Now let's clean that off, and we're going to set it upside down. All right, so it's cleaned off. I'm going to set it up, leave it upside down like that for at least 24 hours. That way there it'll be dried out, and then I'll fill it up with oil and I'll dump the oil out. That oil filter was probably good because that was a filter that came with the bike, and I changed the oil as soon as I got the bike. I might not even have put 100 miles on the bike. And the filter was actually changed by the company Street Track and Trail up in Conneaut Lake, Pennsylvania. They changed the oil and the oil filter when I bought the bike. So the oil filter is probably brand new, and I changed it anyway because, you know, I don't trust anybody, you know. So the oil filter probably might not even have 300 or 400 miles on it. So, you know, it's probably still good. Now, I know there is oil filters out there that you can take off the bike and clean them. I know that, and they're also very pricey too, guys. You know, but with an ultrasonic cleaner, you don't have to go that route. You can clean these with an ultrasonic cleaner. You know, you just have to have the parts cleaner. And it takes a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, you know. So we're going to let that sit a little bit, and I'll have a free filter. And the one that's on the bike, I could probably take that off, and I can clean that one too, and I'll have a backup filter. So, man, did I bust my back last night, guys. I put a window in the front of my house where a window never was. what I had to do is I had to cut my drywall. It was a real long double swing out window. The thing probably weighed like 80 pounds, so it's a huge window. 62 inches vertical and 32 and a half inches from side to side. 3 inches deep. So I had to cut my drywall. Then I had to make a frame for it. Then I had to cut the outside of the porch, and I fitted it in. I waterproofed the outside. I still have to finish the outside. But it was, what I did is I sat the thing 1.5 feet off the ground so that my dog could look out the window. That's basically why I did it. I did it for my dog Kita. You know, because all the rest of the windows, she can look out, but she can't see the bottom of the driveway. So I wanted to make a window for her where she could see the bottom of the driveway, because there's a dog next door that she likes to watch when he runs around. And that's basically the way I did it. Matter of fact, all those birds you hear, that's the monitor on the other tablet. Here, let's see if we can talk to her a little bit. Kita, are you being good out there? Kita, are you being a good girl? I have to try to take her for a walk today. Here, let's see. I think we got the sun coming up here pretty soon. Yeah, you can see the sky getting a little lighter. Yeah, the birds woke up. Okay, guys. I'll try to make another ride video, one a little bit better. Maybe I'll have some highway time instead of going through these little boroughs, these little townships around here. I'll try to get the bike out on the highway.